I make music because I want to just get my message out and I want to be happy when I listen to it, like be it the composition or be it what I've written. And I just want to be satisfied on the day of release and be like, I've done my best and I'm putting it out for the world to see it the way I want them to see it. Whether people like it, people don't like it, it's up to them. Your job is done. The biggest victory is just in even being able to make a song and being able to put out. Thank you for all the love and support. Feels good to see all the hard work pay off. Would love to keep doing great work. Always looking forward to more love and support. I wanted to be versatile, as an artist, and I know, that my music generally talks about the underdog story generally, and it's got, some of my songs are about punchlines and the lyrical aspect of, how good I can be with a pen and, that stuff. When it comes to rap music, I find, that there's a scarcity of love songs, this particular subject at least. So I just wanted to explore this subject matter and see if I can do justice to this, but in my own style. Musically and lyrically, and I took it up as a challenge. The response has been lovely. The response has been great. People are loving the audio, the video. People have been quoting lines of it, and they keep making reels and sending me, them, so the videos of them singing the song. So it's pretty cool. It's hard to pick just one. As an artist, I think I'm just grateful for all the little things that make me happy. It could be as simple as a positive comment on a YouTube video, or it can be some fans, the front row wearing my t-shirt and, chanting my name. Or just, little kids, showing up and saying, oh, that's Vainko uncle, and, taking photos. Small little things, that make me happy. So it's a lot of things. I can't just pick one, but it's a lot of things. I grew up, all my life as a kid, every day waking up in the morning and listening to devotional songs. Before going to school. So it was a part of my life always. Every morning it was almost like a chore. You woke up to the sound of some shloka or something every day. So I think when I started getting into rap and producing music and everything, initially my friends and I used to just beatbox and I used to just sing these shlokas, or sometimes just as a producer keep playing, finger drumming over shlokas and devotional songs. Initially we used to find it amusing because nobody's done this and we didn't know if you're allowed to do this or what the people would say to such stuff. I think, but when I liked the idea of a shloka, and how it was sitting over a hip-hop beat, I thought it'd be really cool if I can write some serious subject matter over it and kind of make it metaphorical as to what it would mean in today's time. Yeah, I took very good care in writing the right lines, crafting them in a way where it would resonate with people. But I just want to be real and honest about what the song means to me, what the shloka means to me, and how I see it being applicable in today's world. It's just great to see how far hip-hop has come today in this country, because when I first started rapping, we were the first batch of kids that were just a part of a very almost non-existent underground scene. You just had a handful of rappers then. All of this was just pretty much initially it started off as text battling on Orkut and things like that. And we come from an era where we didn't know how to get ourselves to record music, record songs. Studios were very expensive then. There was no concept of a home studio and all that still. Coming from there to now where rappers are headlining music festivals, they're endorsing brands, and there are movies being made about rappers today. I think it's come a long way. I think it's on par with even film music, I would say, right now. And it's only because rap music is so real and people relate to what is real. And the level of songwriting, I mean, the art form is such that the songwriting really makes you talk about your perspective on things. And it's not about writing song for a hero or a mass entry and all that kind of stuff. So it's really about what you feel about any subject matter, and I think people relate to that. I think there's honesty, and that honesty is what makes people want to listen to more and more rap music. So it's pretty cool. And as far as my contribution goes, I guess I am just one of the other rappers who's just contributed for a bigger scene, and we're all equally proud of what we've been able to achieve and accomplish and do whatever it is to take the scene forward. I think being independent and having total creative control just makes you want to make music because it makes you happy. I make music because I want to just get my message out, and I want to be happy when I listen to it, like be it the composition or be it what I've written. And I just want to be satisfied on the day of release and be like, I've done my best and I'm putting it out for the world to see it the way I want them to see it. Whether people like it, people don't like it, it's up to them. Your job is done. The biggest victory is just in even being able to make a song and being able to put out. So that way, like, if the song is done well, I think, like, I take credit for it. If the song doesn't do well, I guess I have nobody to blame but myself. So I don't have to point fingers at other people and be like, oh, it's because of you that this song didn't work, or it's because of you that you messed up there. Creative control, like, that way, like, makes you feel that sense of satisfaction. I think this was one college show that I did in Trivandrum. This was a college fest, and Kerala always, like, brings its 100%, like, to my shows, and really love the crowd there. Super crazy energy. And I remember, like, that when I was performing Aigiri Nandini, the crowd got so loud, so wild, that they were, like, singing the song louder than I could hear myself sing. At one point, like, I couldn't hear myself and know if I was in tune while singing the song. I just let the whole crowd sing it, and they just killed it. It was so loud. My band and I were, like, super surprised, and all of us, like, just my vocalist stopped singing, I stopped singing, and the crowd is just taking over. And I was like, this is exactly what I see in concert videos on the internet and stuff. And when you see your, like, idols do this, and, like, the crowd chant their songs and sing it, and the feeling that you get after that, I was able to feel it that particular day at that show. So it was really cool. Man, Atma Rama, like, is one song that sees its rise once every 2 years. As an artist, like, I just want to make music at the end of the day. One song can be successful, then more successful than the other, but it shouldn't stop you. Like, you shouldn't be fixated on which song is doing what numbers.
Radio City, Rag Rag में दौड़े City.